Hello and welcome to episode 5 of GPGP. This is another unscripted episode because, to be honest, I feel like we've been both enjoying them, like just kind of
Yeah.
chatting loads of rubbish. I am wearing a Liverpool top, but the less said about that, the better. Right now, we're not doing very well. We are recording this on the 26th when we just lost to Brentford, which is horrendous. But how are you doing, Poetic, first and foremost?
Well, I think we just won 4-2. I'm a United fan for those that don't know. I think
Yeah,
we just won 4-2 against gosh, I can't even remember. Um but yeah, we won. So we're doing well. And we beat Liverpool. So
you did. Unfortunately, but yeah, you
uh,
did.
but no, I'm doing really well. Really enjoying my gaming recently.
Hmm.
Um Not to segue too quick into gaming, but I think we should gaming podcast and all. I managed to get black plates for my PS5 Pro, which is
Black
currently white.
plates.
Yeah,
Oh, like the outside bits.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So I managed to get them. So I'm gonna shoot a video of me swapping them round.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I'm super excited about that.
No, that
But
sounds sick.
outside of that, yeah, no, I'm good, all happy.
Nice. Good. Sorry, I'm just changing me screens around so that I've got you on both screens at the minute, and it's like, where do I look? Where do I look? I want to like customize my PS5 in some way, but I don't really know like the best way to do it. I've seen like the stickers that you can put on
Yeah,
the actual like logo to make it like the old like red and is it red and orange logo? So
red, yellow, green, something like that.
yeah. I think it's the colors of the X, triangle, circle, square, isn't it?
Yeah. Um, yeah, no, that is a cool feature to have. That is that's actually one of the first things I wanted to do with my
Mm.
original PS5, but I got fake black plates before Sony announced actual real black plates,
Oh yeah.
and the fake ones don't have the PS5 cutout.
Oh, okay.
No, sorry, not PS5, the PlayStation cutout, so you
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
really do that. But no, that's a good one. I think the simplest thing really to do to change the look of a PS5 is to just buy plates for them.
Yeah, well, that's it. I mean, I'm very luckily I'm off this next week, so I'm having a bit of a switch around with my game room. Like you can see the background. I've got like this side is all like nice and sorted, like with all my
Yeah,
game and stuff. But then this side is like I've got a bag there, I've got a coat, I've got an ironing board. Like it's a bit of a mismatch. But we're getting the electrician in so I can finally have my PS5 up here and hopefully stream some PS5 games because I'll be able to get the
yes,
extension lead in properly. Um, so getting that done, and hopefully I can kind of get me wires all sorted and in, and like I want, how you can like nail them to the skirting boards, like your wires and
yeah.
that. I want it like that. I want it all nice, but I don't know whether to do that after we do the wallpaper. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. But
uh, Decisions of a homeowner, right?
oh god, mate, I absolutely, I love it, but I hate it at the same time. Like, there's so much that I want. Am I right in you saying you're in a new build, aren't you?
Yeah,
Yeah. So I'm assuming you paid a fair bit more for your house than I have. Obviously, you don't discuss prices and that, but. Mine has been cheaper, but it's came with we got a wasp's nest upstairs. You got asbestos downstairs. It was like, yay!
oh mate,
Yeah. Have I
yeah.
not told you that?
No, I did not
Yeah.
know
It's
that.
it's not dangerous. Like it's okay. It'll get fixed eventually. And the wasp's nest, I don't think there's any wasps there. So more on. I might do a video on it and edit
Yeah,
it so it's like a mini game where I'm like swat like the Wii Sport or the iToy where I'm like swatting all the wasps or something like
that's
that.
that would actually be quite cool.
Yeah. But I feel
Um,
like that's quite a good way to segue onto a little bit of content creation and talking a little bit about
yeah,
that if you want.
yeah, sure. Um, how's your content going right
I love how you just put that straight back to me there.
now?
It's good. So I actually have made myself a to-do list, and it is very like I've gave myself a lot. So I've got it up here. This is why I
Yeah,
want to segue into it. So this is what I want to do for all my content. So for Twitch, I want to. It's more admin for Twitch because
yeah,
live streams I can just go dink, click the button, I'm live, play my game, and that creates the video for you, and I don't even have to edit it. It's there. So I need to add sub badges, add emotes, make a channel trailer, make an about page, and get more like extensions and things. For
yeah.
YouTube, that's where it gets intense. So I want in this week, I want to record at least 8 weeks worth of content.
Bloody hell.
But when you think about it, I post 2 YouTube videos a week. So
Oh no.
that's only 16 videos that I need to
You say
record, really.
only, that's still a lot of videos.
I mean, the thing is, one I think I've got one more ready or not video to do, and I tried recording it about 6 times, but it's such a hard mission. And obviously, I don't want to just have it where I die in the thing, and that's the end of the series. So I need to like get it right, like fully all the way through. So I'm gonna try and record that again today. But after that,
Yeah.
I think I've already got like 15 Shadow of the Colossus videos like ready to go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Brilliant.
I just need to edit them. So I don't. That's doable, and then
Yeah.
obviously edit all that. And one thing I want to do is add Good Poets Game podcast to the Discord. So if
Oh yeah.
for those people that don't know, I have a Discord. It's linked somewhere, and I have it so that when I upload on my YouTube channel, the Discord automatically goes, "Good game down, upload to the video," and I want that to happen for GPGP as well. I've forgotten how I did it in the first place, so I need to go back and sort that out. And then TikTok is very similar, but I want to do it only 2 weeks in advance. Like have two
Okay.
weeks worth of videos, which is only
Videos.
40 videos and short, so it's a bit easier. Um,
Yeah.
but I want them to be more sketch based. Like
Okay.
I want it to be more kind of like, and this is a little shout out, but a bit more boxy arty like, a bit more a bit more like substance behind it rather than me just asking a question. I mean, the question
Yeah,
videos
yeah.
do well, but I want to kind of see what else I can do because I think I did like a few sketches before, and every single sketch that I did, I'm sure it went past 1,000 views,
Oh wow. Okay.
which so it shows that it would work, and then just follow more accounts and just engage more with different people. So
Yeah.
I'm more just trying to like streamline what I'm doing this week. And the good thing is,
No.
once I've done that hard stuff, it's done then.
Yeah, it's done, and then you can refocus that energy onto producing content.
That's it. That's it. But I should be getting my first payout on the 15th, so hopefully that can go into
Ooh,
more content.
that
So
is
yeah,
exciting.
yeah. It's not a great deal of money, but it's a start. I can
Mate,
probably get a little green screen or something with it. So
you're officially a professional streamer now.
oh god, yeah. I suppose so. Yeah. I mean, I told you about the
Like,
business bank account, haven't I?
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Do you know what the weird thing is? And I don't mind like sharing like earnings and stuff like that. So the way obviously we have listeners from around the world, but the way it works in the UK is if you earn over £1,000 in revenue, which is like I don't know, like $1,400 or something like that,
Yeah.
then you have to declare yourself as a business. So that sounds like a lot, but that's actually only about 80 quid a month.
Yeah.
You know what I
It's not a
mean?
lot.
It's not actually that much. And as of right now, my first payout for 2 months is about 50 quid.
Yeah. So
So if I keep going on the trajectory, it won't be long before Good Game Dan Limited is
yeah.
about Good Game Dan Incorporations or something. But that's the dream, isn't it?
That is the dream.
That is the dream.
Um, that is the dream.
But go
Um,
on. What about you? How have you been getting on?
so I've been so it's been a bit of a odd one, right? Like,
Mm.
um, I've been uploading quite a few of the poems that I would do for GPGP
Yeah.
Poets Corner, and they've been doing quite well. But
I'm gonna have a look at how they've been doing, as long as you don't
um,
mind me doing so.
no, no. Um, but the funny thing is, right? So I recorded all of them that I've done so far, and now I'm
Hmm.
like, oh crap, I'm going to have to start recording and writing some more,
Yeah,
right? And
that's it.
now I'm in a bit of a pickle, right? Because in theory, what would be great would be that I will do it on the podcast first, and then after a couple of weeks, do uh upload it as a short.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to navigate through that. Like yourself, I am trying to um streamline my process
Hmm.
in a way that, like, I will have certain content dropping on certain days.
Yeah.
Um, so for example, PSDTs will be basically every single day, but then on like a Sunday, I can probably record an additional 7 videos that will drop throughout the week.
Yeah.
So then I'm doing two content drops, and then I I want to start doing long form YouTube content again.
Yeah.
So uh I am sitting down. So for my shorts, it's completely unscripted, but for my long form video, it is scripted, and I'm just trying to work out a quicker way to write the scripts, or
Hmm.
a simpler way to write the scripts. Um, and then you'll be very pleased with this. I have set up my gaming PC
Oh,
and my capture card.
nice.
And I did a test stream a couple. I want to say
How did I
on
miss this?
Friday.
How did I miss
Ah,
this?
the only person that was watching was Player Two. Well, it was me on Player Two's phone watching myself,
Yeah.
and
What what
it was so fun.
what platforms were you streaming to?
Uh, it was just Twitch.
Ah, nice. Okay.
Um, and it was only for like 5 minutes, so I could just make sure that everything was running well.
Yeah.
Which it is. I've actually got some extra cables on my desk to
Nice.
extend the length of the cables that I'm using.
I'm
But
annoyed with
yeah,
my
so that
cables at the minute
why
because like this is one Ethernet cable.
yeah.
Like that's one Ethernet cable. That's one
It's
five
like a
me
magic trick.
5 meters I've got. And the reason for that was in my old house the router was downstairs, so to actually have good internet to stream, I had to run it from my room all the way downstairs. So I needed 5 meters, but
Yeah,
now I don't. So I might actually just get one that's like a bit shorter, so I don't have wires everywhere. But
yeah, no, that makes sense.
yeah,
Um, but yeah, so uh, doing that. Well, like, random question. Well,
go
it's not
on.
really
I love
random,
it. I
right?
love it.
But like, have you ever watched yourself on stream? I know that sounds really strange.
Yeah, well, the way my content's gone now is I'll do the odd question video and stuff like that for like the my original following, but now it's becoming like clips. So
Yeah,
from my streams, so it kind of I have to watch myself back a little bit.
yeah.
Um,
But what I mean is, have you ever watched yourself like live?
live. Maybe when I first started to test it, it was all working and stuff like that.
Okay, because that's basically why I did it. I wanted to see if it was actually working and stuff.
Yeah.
And the delay between when I say stuff and do stuff and when it actually appears was throwing me off.
Yeah, it's a lot, isn't it? But the good thing about that is the it does sync up with the chat, if that
Yeah,
makes
which
sense.
that was my worry.
Yeah,
Like I would do something, right? And then like someone would be like, "Oh, you've beaten this boss." And I'm like, "That was like 2 minutes ago." That was my only worry.
yeah,
But yeah, if it syncs up with the chat, then yeah, that's grand.
yeah. No, it's good. The only thing that'll happen sometimes with me is I'll do something in a game and
Yeah.
it'll be quite funny or something, and then it'll be like 2 minutes later, and I'll get a chat with someone saying that was quite funny, and I'm like, what are you on about? Like that does happen every now and again, but that then creates funny moments of me making stupid faces and what
Yeah,
have you. I'm, I,
that's great.
I'm just looking at your recent videos. You're smashing it, by the way.
Thank you, man. I'm trying to keep up with you.
Well, mate, like this is what I always say. Like people can have like thousands and thousands of followers, but it's the engagement. So
Yeah, it's the
I'm gonna
engagement.
take the name the game number 7. I'll take. So that has had 700 odd views, 20
Yeah,
likes, 5 comments, and 2 people have favorited it. Yeah. The
yeah.
next one, 19. I haven't liked that video. There you go. 21 likes. And then PSDT 200, similar numbers. The next one, similar numbers, even more comments. The
Yeah.
next one, even more likes. Like it's consistently at that level.
Yeah,
But
and gone.
so the interesting thing that I find is just on like looking from an outer perspective. If I looked at Name the Game number 7, that's got 751 views. If I look at PSD 200, that's got 285 views. But the likes and the comments are very similar. So
Yeah,
in my opinion, the the video with 285 views has actually done better
better.
because
Yeah,
it's
and
got the same amount of engagement with less people. Does that make sense? I don't know what
yeah,
your
no,
kind of view is on that, but
yeah, no. I fully agree, and it's funny, right? Because it's just looking at my videos, for, like objectively, right? The PSDTs tend to do a lot. Like people that comment and like on PSDTs are very regular, as in like for me it's the same bunch of people and
hmm
it's more of a personal look at my life,
yeah,
whereas everything else tends to be a cast a much wider net,
yeah,
and it tends to get engagement from people that um don't necessarily follow me and stuff,
hmm
which I think is a blessing, and that's the path that I would like to go down.
yeah,
Um, but yeah, no, I think content wise it's going well, and I'm gearing myself up to start streaming and stuff.
yeah. I'm excited
Um,
for that. By the way, let me know when that becomes a thing because I will. I don't know whether you get the notifications in the Discord because I know
yeah,
you're a busy guy, but I don't know whether you've seen that I've got like my stream and Game Matters stream. They
yeah, I've
pop
seen it.
up whenever
Yeah,
we go live, so I can set that up for you as well.
oh,
Um,
appreciate that.
I've only just realised, right, and I'm so sorry. I've only just realised that you have Happy Gaming in your logo. I've never noticed that before. That's poor, that isn't it? That's very
do,
poor.
do you want to know? Do you want to know what's so funny, right?
Go on.
Um, there was this there's this guy on YouTube that has been supporting me on YouTube from day one. Like
hmm
I absolutely love him. He was such an amazing person, right? And then he signed off one of his messages to me, like um one of his comments as happy gaming, right?
Mm.
And then in one of my videos I mentioned like what the comment that he said, and then I said happy gaming back to you, and then ever since then,
It's
that's
stuck.
been yeah, that's just
Yeah.
been my
It,
thing,
it
and I was
it's strange, isn't it? How things like that can just become like your thing.
yeah,
Yeah. Sorry, I
li-
cut you off. Then go on.
no, no, and yeah, basically I was gonna say exactly what you said. Like it's so strange because like it came off the back of a comment that like I might have even missed, right? Like I could have
Yeah.
missed it or whatever, or he might not have even posted it and stuff. And yeah, it's like literally like people that watch my videos regularly that I know in real life will turn to me and just go happy gaming. Like even my mum
Yeah.
turns to me sometimes and just goes happy gaming, and I'm like, mum, like,
That's
really?
sick.
But
I love that. Well, I have it in work now because obviously, like a lot of the people that I work with, well, everyone knows that I do this, and
yeah,
I've even said to like my boss, like my goal is eventually to not be working here anymore and be doing this full time. Whether that ever happens, I
no,
don't
it will
know,
happen.
but
It will happen.
let manifest it. Yes, it will happen. Um, but he was like, mate, I don't blame you if I could have a job where I just, play games all day. And I was like, well, it's a bit more than that, but okay.
Yeah. And do you know what? Let's touch on that, right? Because um, a lot of people will look at, because I've even had it, right? I've had people go to me and basically go, "Oh, you do YouTube or you do TikTok?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And then they're like, "Oh, all you're doing is playing video games." And I'm like, "Mate, like
No.
that is if that was it, if that was literally just me playing video games, it would be great. But there is so much that goes into it, right?
Yeah.
Um, like even to do this podcast, which I absolutely love, right? I've had to wake up a bit earlier than I usually would do on a Sunday,
Yeah.
take the dog for a walk, like make sure the dog's okay, like make sure that player two, like I'm not leaving a whole bunch of stuff for player two to have to do.
Yeah.
So and all of this stuff, right? Just so I can sit down and spend a couple of hours talking about video games, like and it's stuff like that. Or I'm assuming for you, it's more a case of right, like I need to block out X amount of time on these
hmm
days to stream, which means that like you need to make sure that everything else in your life is sorted
Yeah,
just to
that's
carve
it.
out that bit of time.
Well, the way that me and Abby do it, so my stream days are Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday. Pure, but we get up at 6:30 every day, whether we're in work or not. That's just our routine. But that's because we go to
Yeah.
bed at like 10 p.m. So we don't really we like to have the early mornings. So by the time it gets to like what 11 o'clock, like on a Saturday, all of the housework is done. Like
Yeah.
it's all the shopping's done. We get it like absolutely sorted, and then like Abby's downstairs now, and she'll be watching her show for a few hours before we go out. But
Yeah.
the thing that I've always said to her is like she comes first. So like
Oh yeah.
yesterday, for example, I was out, she was out, and then we both came back to the house, and I knew we had 2 hours before we had to go. Like her family were coming round, and we were going out to a party and stuff like that. So I said to her, like, "Are you happy for me to like have half an hour now, get everything done that I need to, and then do like an hour of streaming?" And she was like, "Yeah, go for it, go for it." And it's just having that compromise. Like Wednesdays, for example, can be quite difficult because if Abby finishes work at 6 and I start streaming at 7, I need to
Yeah.
make sure that when I get home at 4:30, between 4:30 and 6, everything's done. Do you know what I
Exactly.
mean? Because it's unfair for me to go, right, you come home from a hard day's work, you do all the washing, you do all the cleaning, and I'm gonna go play
Yeah.
games with my
Exactly.
mates for a bit. Because that's essentially what I'm doing, especially if it's streaming as well. It's not like I'm going up to edit, like which
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
a bit more like an office job or a work type of thing. Like it streaming is the one thing I will say that once it's all set up, it is literally you are playing games. Like
Yeah, yeah,
That's all it is. And if you get very lucky, you might make a little bit of an income from that, which is mental.
yeah. But yeah, no, yeah, it is a like it's a fortunate and it's a privilege to be able to do what we do, but
Mm,
it is also hard.
yeah. And do you know what I think the hardest thing is as well is starting. Like
Yes.
when you first start it, like because it's very easy for to look at us too, and I think together we have like maybe close to 4K followers across everything, maybe a bit more. Um,
Yeah.
and you can kind of look at us and just go, oh yeah, it's easy. They've got those followers, but like we started at zero.
Yeah. Mate, I actually, it's so funny you say this, right? Because I actually remember, um, not the first YouTube video, because my first YouTube video is terrible. Like, it's
Oh
so
yeah, they
bad.
always will be.
The second one, right? The second one, I remember it got to like 100. When it got to 100 views, yeah, I just sat there. Like, this was like 6 in the morning, and I sat there speechless, and I was like, bloody hell, like
Yeah,
100 people have actually watched this video. And like again, I still go, like I will upload a video, and then as soon as it hits like 10 or 100, depending on what platform, I'll just be like, bloody hell, like people have actually spent time. And
yeah.
I still have that thing of, all right, I know I need to record a video. I don't feel like recording the video,
Hmm.
but I know I have to. Once I've started, it's easy. But yeah, you're right. It's the starting that's hard.
Yeah,
Even now, like
yeah.
even after we've done it for however long we've done it, even now, just pressing start, pressing record is the hardest part.
That's it. You just made me have a little mini panic attack 'cause I looked down then and thought it had there was a button there and I saw start recording, but it was actually start streaming. We are recording.
Yes, we are recording.
Yeah,
Oh,
imagine 27 minutes of us just chatting away.
yeah.
But yeah,
Oh, mate.
so going off on that then, like a little segue into that, I want to know kind of like for people that are just starting, I was thinking if we could together come up with maybe like a top five list of things to maybe let's do a top five of things that you need that like do's and don'ts. So five things to do first starting, five things not to do when you're
Do you know
first
what?
starting.
I'm going to I'm gonna make a note of this because selfishly, I also reckon that this will help me.
Yeah, that would be good actually.
All
Send
right,
me that
so
as well because
top
I'll overlay it over
five do's,
the edit of this.
top five don'ts. All right, so this is literally as you're starting off. So we start with do's or don'ts.
I think let's do do's because I feel like don'ts can be a bit. And by the way, guys, this is our opinion of what like we've experienced. This
Yeah,
is by no means some magic formula. Like we're still figuring stuff out. But if it helps someone to start or maybe put a bit more effort in because they think, "Do you know what, I can do this," then I think that's the best thing we can do.
yeah.
So the
I,
first do what's something that you should do to start?
so I'm gonna say I think the biggest do, right, which I don't think we should put on the list, is to just start, right? Like that is
Yeah,
the biggest one, right? We might put it on the list if you can't think of a fifth one,
yeah.
but I
So
personally I think the first one should be yourself.
oh yeah, yeah. Be yourself, definitely. Because I think the reason with that is if you go on being this character, then if you do ever come into any level of success doing this, then it would become tiring to keep up that character.
Oh, Yeah,
Whereas
100%.
if you're just being yourself, then it is what it is. But one thing I will say that there will be times when you're being yourself and you will say some things that people don't like, but that's okay.
Yeah. I
The,
mean,
go on.
go on. No, no, go on, go on.
So the thing that I always think, and this will probably sound very vain the way that I say this, but it's a way of me coping with negative comments, is that the more negative, every negative comment that you get is still a view. It's still a
Yeah.
comment. It's still people interacting with what you're doing, and just don't reply to them. That's one of the don'ts. Don't reply to negative comments.
Yeah. Reply to negative comment. And just to add on top of what you just said, right? A lot of the videos that have done well, that I didn't think would do well, have been because a bunch of people had very differing opinions to me.
Oh yeah,
Like when I got the PS5 Pro and I was like showing my reactions to playing games on there and stuff, the comment was flooded with a bunch of people going, "But you should have just got a PC. Why didn't you get a PC? Like
yeah,
he's so excited about this. What meanwhile PC exists." Not knowing that I have a gaming PC. I
yeah,
just prefer to play on console. So
yeah.
it's like, yeah, 100%. Like, definitely be yourself. It will
Mm,
take you. It might take you a lot longer to get where you want to go, but you will get there regardless.
yeah. I think this isn't one to put on there, but within that being yourself, don't be afraid of change.
Yeah,
So at the minute, I am kind of transitioning into being a Twitch kind of focused content creator, and I
yeah,
think people have known that for a while because it's what I enjoy, and the longer that I find things that I can enjoy, the longer that I'm going to keep doing this.
of
So,
course.
and obviously, I love doing the short videos and that, but Twitch has given me an opportunity to possibly do it as a job if I keep
Yeah,
going the way that I'm going. So obviously, I'm going to kind of progress more with that. Um, but because of that, I've found that in the last month, I think I've lost about 30 followers.
okay.
Like people wouldn't really notice that because you look at it and it's like, oh, it's about the same. But I'm kind of like, well, it's either people don't enjoy the content anymore, and if you don't enjoy the content, fine, unfollow me. That's absolutely
Yeah,
fine. Or it's people that followed me ages ago, haven't watched me in a while, and then they've realised and they've gone, oh, unfollow, and that happens. It's just a natural thing of being on the internet. You're gonna have people come and go. It's just it is
yeah,
what it is.
yeah. No, absolutely. And do you know what? One of my favorite YouTubers. I don't really watch him as much now, but I used to
Hmm.
watch him religiously. Ali Abdal.
Yeah,
He basically used to do lives on YouTube, right?
yeah,
And he said he would lose tens of thousands of followers during the lives. And the reason why he thought that was because when he's doing it live, he's a lot more low energy than when it's on a YouTube video
yeah,
because you can take breaks, you can like edit it to make it you look a bit more high energy. And to me, that also goes back to just be yourself, right? Because
yeah,
if you are low energy, then just project that out
yeah.
there because there'll be people that will still resonate with you, right? Um, but yeah,
Well, I think that's one reason why I think this podcast does work because I know it. Like you see videos online of like people saying how you talk actually matters, and
yeah,
me naturally, I talk very fast. I'm very with my hands.
yeah,
That's what I do. I keep going like that. I'm thinking that's the wrong hand. Um, but anyway, but then the way that you talk is very much. a bit more slow, a bit more
Yeah.
controlled. You take a lot more pauses than I do. And I think what's quite good about that is people have to really like tune in to what we are saying,
Yeah.
especially because of the
Yeah.
difference in accents as well.
Yeah.
So
No,
I
it
think that
adds a
does help.
great cadence. The second one.
For do, are we only on the
Yeah.
second one? Right, okay. What to do? I think consistency is the big one. And that doesn't mean consistently like once a day, twice a day, three times a day, consistently what you can manage. Like
Yeah.
if you can only post one amazingly edited video every month, fine. As long as
Yeah.
you say I'm going to post on the 20th of every month or whatever it might be. If you want to do it every day, if you want to do it multiple times a day, that's absolutely fine. One thing I will say though is posting too much can be bad as well in terms
Yeah.
of like I don't know how true it is, but Kale keeps it. He's got multiple accounts. You know Kale, don't you?
Yeah.
He's got multiple accounts, and the reason he flits between them is because if you post more than 30 times in a month, he sees that his views go down a lot.
Yeah.
So what that says to me is once a day is kind of like maximum-ish if you want to
Yeah.
do that. But
Yeah.
also
No.
with that, don't be afraid to miss a day if you need to, or if you're ill or whatever. It happens.
Yeah. And I also think the not necessarily the opposite, but this is also true in terms of consistency, right? Like keep posting. So like for example, I will post 3 videos in a row and they will get above, let's say, 300 views, right?
Hmm.
And then my next 10 videos will get 200, right? But you've got to consistently post through that,
Yeah,
because
100%.
like a video that I've posted that's gotten 200 views um, has ended up getting like 3,000 views a month and a half after, just because
That's
it's
it. Yeah.
caught on to the algorithm. So you just got to be consistent within yourself outside of all the noise.
Yeah, that's it. Well, I'm just for anyone. I mean, I was very lucky. I don't know why this works for me, but this is the way my views went for my first. I want to say like 30 videos. So number one, 700, then 798, then 634, then 671, then 987, 902, 901, then 3000, 915, 388, 816, 417, 321, five
Yeah,
thousand, 300, 300, 800, 2000, 300, 300, 3000, 12,000, 300,000.
yeah,
Like
wow,
there's no rhyme or reason to
yeah,
those
exactly.
those numbers. They're all over the place. But let me just see. So I think I was posting at that time 3 or 4 a day. I think I was posting. And what people forget, and I forget this sometimes, is I'll post a video and say, for me at the minute, around 700 views is like, that's my average. That's quite good for me.
Yeah,
So sometimes I'll post a video and it might get 400 views, and I'll kind of go, oh, I'm a bit annoyed at that. Maybe I could have done this better. Maybe I could have done that better. But what people forget is that video. Whilst you're releasing new videos, people are still watching that old video.
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
So like my first video when I first posted it got about 50 views. But what tends to happen, and I've done this with my favorite YouTubers, is people will come to you and go, "Oh, I wonder what his first video was," and then they'll go back to it and they'll see what like I played a lot of Hell Let Loose when I first started. Like, and it was just me with my phone pointed at the screen. I didn't even know how to do it then. So you do kind of get better, but just the consistency of it. And I think that's with YouTube as well, because I'll post like I'll post ready or not videos once a week,
Yeah,
and one of them could have 3 views in a week. Then the next one I post could have 50.
yeah,
And it's like I literally copy and paste the description in that I use and change the hashtags and the little blurb that I put at the top. Like, there's not all that much different apart from like thumbnails and things like that. But yeah,
yeah,
it's what even was the second one we said? Consistency, wasn't it?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Consistency.
I think I've got a
Um,
third one as well. But if you
go
want
on.
to go for
No, no,
yours,
go on.
so I think making connections
Oh yeah,
is a big do. But
yeah,
I would caveat that with don't make connections for business purposes in
yeah.
terms of like when I like me and Poetic, we make no money from this. No money
No,
whatsoever doing the podcast. We just do it because we enjoy it. We like to think that a few of you guys enjoy it as well. So that's
yeah.
why we do it. The goal is obviously one day to maybe make a bit of money off it.
Make money. Yeah,
But if we don't, then we've got this collection of gaming memories just for me and
exactly.
Poetic to look back on when we're older. You know,
Yeah, yeah,
like,
yeah. And to that point, right? And I can only speak on the gaming community
hmm
as a whole. Um, like as much of a bad rap that it gets, I have met some of the most amazing people
why,
playing
thank
this.
you. Money messing.
But no, 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 but it's true, right?
It is.
Like I've met some of the most amazing people, some of the most talented and funny people, um, just doing this, right? And by like in a strange way, by doing content, you are putting yourself out there to the world,
Yeah.
and the other like the other content creators are also putting themselves out there to the world. So in a way, you kind of have the right to go out and make these connections, right?
hmm Yeah, 100%.
Um, so yeah, I fully agree with that. Making connections will take you far, and it's a way of spurring each other on as well, right?
Yeah, that's it.
So
And the weird thing as well is like everyone's just a person.
yeah,
Like I I did a video. I can't remember when it was. I think it was a few days ago, and it was mentioning some of my favorite podcasts at the minute.
oh yeah, yeah, I saw
And
that.
I got in contact with a few other people who do podcasts, and I didn't even really think about it at the time because I just like I see these people as other content creators, but some of the people that I was messaging and getting messages back from have over 100,000 followers. Like
Yeah,
Retro Sega 81, I think he's got a ridiculous amount of followers. Relsy, um, but they're just normal people doing the same
people,
thing as
yeah,
what we want to do. Like
yeah,
it's you know, and I love that, and I think it's cool. I find it very very interesting.
yeah. No, it's such an amazing thing.
Yeah.
Um, number four, I think with for number four is, and this could probably be a don't, but I'm gonna say it as a do.
Okay.
Um, go as you are, and by that I mean like a lot of people will be like, oh, do you know what? I don't have a microphone. I don't have the right camera. I don't have this. Like none of that matters,
Yeah. If
right?
if you've got a
Like
phone, you can start doing it.
yeah, like literally, like you are some of my highest rated videos, like not rated, but highest viewed videos are me sat in front of a my giant teddy bear
Mm,
just talking very badly about video games,
yeah.
right? Like no, like very
I didn't mean
minimal
to be agree
editing.
with that so quickly then. Sorry. Like, you don't talk badly about video games.
No, but do you understand what I'm trying to say? Like it's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like front-facing camera, like terrible angles, terrible lighting,
Yeah.
100,000 views, right? And then like I will take the time, edit, you doing the back camera, all the lighting's great. I'll get like 100 views, right?
Mhm.
So like if you feel passionate about what you're talking about, then just go as you are. Like
Mhm.
you are the most important asset in the video, not the camera, not the topic, like nothing. You as the person are, and yeah, just go as you are.
Yeah. One thing I'll say with that as well is when you set up a camera for the first time and you do your first take, you won't like it and you'll do it again. Something that's helped me with that is don't stop recording if you make a mistake.
Yeah,
Just so say I was doing a question video, I'd be here and I'd go like I don't know, what's a recent one that I've done? Um, Oh, so I always use my hands, and I don't know why when I do videos. So my thing is I'll start the video, and when I want to edit something out, I'll go like this. So I'll go, what is so, and say I do a little mistake like that, I'll go like this. I'll come back, like, and then I'll
yeah,
go, what is something that you find really funny in games? And so that's my cue of knowing, right? I'm editing that in, and with that, you can do a little like edit, so it all comes together there.
yeah. And just on that, right? So, like I mentioned, like most of my shorts are unscripted, and I will, which means that they're more prone to me doing like mistakes and stuff, right?
Hmm.
So then I will be saying something, right? And then as I'm saying it, I'll be like, oh gosh, that sounds stupid, or I feel like that didn't sound right. So
Hmm.
then I will stop and then I will redo that bit again, right?
Yeah,
But then when I'm sat down editing it, the bit that I thought sounded like a mistake actually sounded completely fine, and
yeah,
it's because I was in my own head
yeah,
at
yeah.
that moment.
And
So
most
yeah,
of the time
like
you are like,
yeah,
and
so yeah, yeah,
the thing is, don't
um,
don't be afraid to make mistakes. Like I have posted videos that I've been here talking and they've had no sound. Like just
yeah,
because I've muted it at some point in the editing process or whatever, and I've had to just go right. Okay, I'll have to delete that video, and there's no video for today. Like it's just it's something that happens, but don't be afraid of it because
yeah.
it's a learning curve, and once you do
I
it
think
once or twice, you'll never do it again.
I think that should be number five. Don't be afraid to make mistakes,
Yeah.
or make as many mistakes as you can.
Yes. Positivity. Now
Mistakes as you
I want
can.
to change the next bit from a don't to a try not to
Okay, yeah, yep,
because
that's better.
that's a bit more positive.
So the first one we had was don't reply to, well, try not to reply to negative comments.
Yeah, and I want to expand on that a bit because my philosophy for that is people who are commenting want you to engage with them. That's the whole point of people commenting. So
Yeah,
if you have 100 negative comments, but then you also have 10 positive comments, and then people see that you've replied to all of the negative comments, they know that's how they get your attention. Whereas
yeah,
if you go through and the positive comments are there, then reply to them because they're the people that you want to stay. If people are coming
yeah,
in to just take the mick out of you and you don't bother with them, then they'll
yeah.
go
And
eventually.
to be completely honest as well, like um a lot of the negative comments are literally people that are just sad in themselves, right?
Hmm.
Like we're literally talking about video games. We're not talking about changing the world.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
And then for someone to just hop on and be like, "Oh, you're a twat," like,
Yeah, yeah,
mate, like, all I said was I enjoy Horizon.
yeah,
Like, why? What? So yeah, like, yeah, don't. Yeah, it's a lot, and also, right, it's a lot easier for someone to comment, "Oh, you're a twat," than it is for someone to take the time and be like, "Oh, do you know what, mate? I really like your point on this, right? And what do you think about this? Like, oh, I really like your take on Ghost of Yote. What do you think about Assassin's Creed Shadows?" Like, it takes a
yeah,
lot more effort for someone to do that because
yeah,
they're actually putting a thought into what they're going to
yeah.
say to you,
And when
right?
people do that, I don't know about you, but they're the comments that I'm more likely to reply to. Because,
Yeah.
like, just as an example, one of my more recent, like, I don't like using this word, but like bigger viral videos is on 87,000 views, and I have a
Nice.
thousand and 99 comments on that. I cannot go through all of them. I want to find and I got so many negative comments on this one. Yeah, you're from Widnes, you will. That's one of them. So I just liked it and gave him a thumbs up. You're not a Scouser. Uh,
What?
yeah. Apparently, I'm not Scouse enough for people.
Wait, what video was this exactly?
It's if you go to my profile, it's one of the three pinned ones that I said. Where you're from represented in a video game? And then I said, as a Scouser, where I'm from is only represented in like when there's a ship or a boat or like Titanic games because Liverpool's a massive port city. And
Yeah,
people
yeah,
saying, you say Scouser wrong. And I'm like, well, I'm really sorry that I'm a Scouser who also has a lisp.
yeah.
it,
I mean,
it's just funny. As I
yeah,
said, like, it's one of my most viewed videos because of all the negative comments. So it's a
yeah,
win-win in reality. If I was at a point where I could get paid for my views on TikTok, I'd be laughing with that video.
yeah.
You know, it is what it is.
Oh gosh, that is yeah. It just shows the level of stupidity, really. That's
Yeah,
what it is.
yeah, it is what it is. It's kind of like it's part and parcel of like what you're gonna get. Like it's unfortunately it comes with the not
Territory.
yeah, that's the word, comes with the territory.
Yeah.
What are we
Uh,
on now? What number?
this will be number two, and I think number two is don't try not to get lost in the numbers.
Yes, yes, and you will at first. You will.
Yeah.
Um, but I think I feel like I'm talking loads here, but
No.
I think like I try to look at statistics and numbers relatively.
Yeah.
So whereas like you could have a video that gets 1,000 views, but if you get two comments on that, that's fine, great. But if you get a video that's got 200 views, but you get 50 comments, it's the amount of engagement per view.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Absolutely.
because it that the way I think of it is if I was in the street holding up a sign with "Good Game Dan" on it, and 1,000 people looked at me without talking to me, I'd feel quite crap. But if 1,000 people all came up to me out of 3,000 and said something to me, I'd be like, that's a little bit better. Do you know
Yeah.
what I mean? I don't know
Yeah.
whether that's the
And
best way to explain it, but you know.
well, similar thing with me, right? Like, I will occasionally I will try something different, right? Like,
Hmm.
I've tried to do like a few skits and stuff, which isn't which is a bit more further out of my comfort zone than posting content and
Yeah,
stuff.
same here.
And I would get like, again, as I mentioned earlier, there'll be like people that don't necessarily follow me will comment or and stuff like that. But it means more to me when someone that has consistently commented or liked and stuff my previous videos will comment, "Oh, this was actually super funny."
Yeah,
Like that, like knowing that they've been with me throughout, like when I was getting 10 views a
yeah,
video, and they're like, "Do you know what? This was actually really, really good." Like that means more to me than like seeing the video go viral, get a
yeah,
million views, and then like no comments, no engagement from what I would call true supporters.
yeah. I know exactly what you mean. Like one thing that happened to me, and I haven't spoke about this a lot. I had a period of 3 months, and I don't know why, but 3 months where I struggled to get past 100 views per video.
Mad.
And at this point, I was on about 1,000 followers. So I was
Yeah.
like, what's going on here? And what I appealed a lot of my videos back in the day that got took down, and I think TikTok didn't like that essentially. So they kind of like there was this whole thing of like the shadow ban and all that, but
Yeah.
I was like fully. I think I was for a period of time, but it just goes back to that consistency and keep posting, and then
Yeah.
eventually I got to a point where I could carry on and crack on with the videos that I was doing.
Yeah. Number three.
Number three, try not to. I'm struggling here because for everyone it's different and it depends what you're doing and what you want to achieve. Um, try not to niche down too hard.
Yeah.
And what I mean by that is me and Poetic are game and content creators. But if I said I am just going to do content on Kingdom Come Deliverance, I love that game to death, as regular listeners of the podcast know. But if I played that game every day and did content on that game every day, I would get sick of it. And I
Yeah.
would never play it again. And I'm pretty sure the viewers would as well. So don't niche down too hard, don't limit yourself, and also don't feel like you've got to stick to one platform.
Yeah.
Like, feel free to jump about and see what works best for you. Um, but with that, one thing I will say is don't like don't forget the people that got you there.
Oh, 100%.
So
Yeah.
like it would be very easy for me right now because I'm getting paid off Twitch to stop posting on TikTok. But
Yeah.
I like what's the point in that? Like I don't want to do that. I enjoy like TikTok's where I started. I don't go live on TikTok anymore, but I still post, and same with YouTube and things like that because I want to get to a point where I have you know all these different social medias that are all doing very well. Um,
Yeah. No,
so yeah,
and yeah, no, I fully agree with that because at the end of the day, right, we are all more than just one thing, right? We're
oh yeah,
like I know you love Kingdom Come Deliverance, but I
hmm
also know that you enjoy Assassin's Creed and you'll enjoy playing EAFC and
yeah.
all of this stuff. And you're a good person even though you support Liverpool. But but no, I fully agree with that. Like a lot of people were like, oh yeah, find your niche, like niche down. But like you don't want to be pigeonholed, right? And it goes back to again being yourself,
yeah,
right? Like yeah, just be yourself. Like I could have just stuck to making PlayStation content, right? But then I enjoy my Xbox and I enjoy Nintendo games
hmm
and stuff like that. And yeah, it would have I would have hated it, right? Because if I'm playing Donkey Kong Bonanza, but then have to come on screen and be like, oh yeah, PlayStation, like they're doing this, but like I don't care. Right now, I
yeah,
only care about playing Donkey Kong Bonanza. So yeah,
yeah. I think that's
excellent game, by the
a
way.
little extra do, isn't it? Like, make sure you care. Like,
Yes.
Like, I think that's one thing that's quite good about this podcast, and I think it's become quite known that I don't care all that much about gaming news. I am all like the tech and like obviously I care so that I can do what I need to do, but as
Yeah,
like I'm not like that's what I quite like because you are quite clued up on it and you do care and you do like looking up all that stuff. So I'll come
yeah.
on here not having a clue what's going on and I'll actually learn something. Whereas I feel like I have quite out there opinions on games and
Yeah.
how games are made and things like that. So I feel like it's a good balance.
No, it is a great balance. Number four, I would say try try not to try not well, I was gonna say try not to follow someone else, but that relates back to be yourself.
Yeah. Well, in some cases yes, in some cases no. Because like I like the big people that I look up to are the likes of Nerd Cubed, Sidemen,
Yeah,
Many a True Nerd, Call Me Kevin, some really funny YouTubers. Um, and I try to kind of take a few things out of their book, but I've tried stuff and it hasn't worked. So like Nerd Cubed has a thing where he used to start the video in a really gruff voice and he'd go, "Hello, procrastinators." So I started introducing my videos as "Hello, good gamers," and it just never really became a thing for me. So I stopped doing it.
Mm.
Um, so don't copy other people, but find inspiration
Yes.
in other
Try not
people.
to copy,
Try not to copy. And it
but
doesn't have to be
find
like
inspiration.
big people as well because like I take inspiration from the things that Poetic does and the very kind of sit down and talk about this thing or whatever. Like
Yeah.
I mean I've got a PlayStation magazine from 1998 there, which is the year that I was born. So
Yeah, no, I love that.
I want to do a video where it'll be like a good hour of me flicking through, but I'd obviously edit it down for shorts and things like that of me talking about the games and if I've ever played them. And, I feel like that'd be
Yeah.
quite a good idea. But that's kind of more, that's not what I would usually do. That's a bit more your wheelhouse, I think, of like reviewing
Yeah.
products and things like that.
But no, and again, like I am definitely inspired by you. Like the questions and stuff, like just one worded, like not one worded, one sentence questions that you do. Right, I've also jumped on that bandwagon and done a few question videos like that. But um, it's funny, right? Because when I was first starting out with content,
Mm.
I was sat there like looking at um all these big YouTubers and how like they open their sentence, their not their sentence, how they open their videos, and a lot of them would be like really high energy and all of this stuff,
Hmm.
right? And I was like, I think for like the first video, I tried to do it, and I was like, do you know what? Like me watching this back, it doesn't even sound natural.
Yeah.
But then, um, I was like, well, how would I like what would I like to see? And I was just like, someone that would just refer to me as a gamer, so it would be like gamers, and
Yeah.
that's just stuck, and that's fully me. So
Yeah.
definitely do not try not to copy, but be inspired. I really like that one.
Yeah. See, that's something that I've never really even thought about opening the video. Because I usually like open the video and I this is quite funny actually. So because it's questions, a lot of my videos, I always start the video with a when, who, what, where, why. But when you make that sound, so there's loads of edits, and if I didn't edit the thumbnail of each video, every video would be me going like that because I'm like some of them are because I forgot to edit it, so I have to like find a different type of thumbnail for it, which is quite funny.
listeners, listeners, if you're watching this, no, wait, if you're listening to this on audio, I implore you to go. find the video version
Yeah,
and clip that
yeah,
section.
yeah, yeah. It's already
Um,
clipped. I'm really looking forward to where, and I think we can kind of announce what we're going to do for episode 10. Is that cool? I think we've
yeah,
discussed
yeah,
it, haven't we? So it might not even be episodes. It might be the episode before Christmas. We're gonna do a live version of GPGP, not like together, but like not IRL, like live on
yeah,
stream. Um, so I imagine that's gonna get absolutely clipped all over the shop.
yeah.
So
No, it's
that
gonna be
that will
hilarious.
be
I
very
can't
fun.
wait. I
Yeah,
can't wait.
it will be good. Like I am looking forward to it, mate.
Um, the last one.
Hmm. Try. It's difficult, isn't it? Because it is individualized. Um, try not to get. This is. I'm trying to word this in the best way. Try not to put what you're doing before the people watching, if that makes sense. So what I mean by that, and I'm thinking of this because of someone that came into my live the other day, and they said they just came from a TikTok live where the people that were watching this guy on TikTok live were
Yeah,
kind of saying like, "Oh, you could do this better at the game." They weren't saying he was bad at the game, but they were like, "Oh, you could do this better, you could do that better." And the guy apparently stopped playing the game and was getting into an argument with the people in his live stream.
yeah,
Whereas if that was me and people were saying, oh, you could do this, you could do that, I'm like, oh yeah, I'll try that. Nice one, mate. I'm trying my best here. I'm new to the game, and just crack on.
yeah, yeah.
So I don't
Um,
know. That's more live though, because obviously, um,
wait. Try not to put yourself in front of the. Try not to put yourself ahead of the audience.
yes, yes, because everyone's gonna have an opinion. Everyone's entitled to that opinion. And you don't have to agree with every opinion that gets put onto your comment section.
No, yeah. And do you say this right? And do you know what? It's I'm I let I would say I'm okay at games, right?
Mm,
But like for example, if I was to stream Halo,
yeah.
right? As an example, I'm quite good at Halo. Am I the best? No. But then I'm sure he won't mind. If Coach Marv was to come into the and watch me, which he would likely do because it's me streaming Halo,
Hmm.
he might be like, "Oh, Poetic, why don't you do this instead? Or why don't you do that?" He is someone that I know is probably better than me at Halo, giving me advice,
Yeah.
and he's watching me because he loves the game, and he wouldn't be giving me that advice if he didn't want me to if he didn't want to elevate my skills in the game that he loves.
Yeah.
Or
Uh,
like if I was to play Kingdom Come Deliverance, I'm sure you'd hop in and be like, "Hey mate, you should do that instead," or actually ignore that and go down there because it's a much better thing. I've never played the game,
yeah.
probably chatting so much shit.
I think we need to do that. I think that could be one of your first streams. You playing Kingdom Come Deliverance, and you just have me in a little face cam in the corner, like a little guardian angel, like giving you advice throughout it. I think that'd be class.
Yeah, yeah. I'll have to get the game. I don't know. I'm looking
I think
around.
it's quite cheap on Steam at the minute. Let me have a look.
Oh, okay. So I'll have to get it on PC.
I mean, you can just plug a controller in if you wanted to. I just think it's cheaper on PC than it is on console at the minute.
Fair,
I will have to have a look. I was going to get it on PC as well because of mods and stuff. And I just love to try it with mods because obviously I played the
fair.
game to death. Let's have a look. Kingdom Come Deliverance. It's gone up. It's £26 at the minute.
Okay, it's not
And
too
then
bad.
the new one's 50.
Okay.
So you might as well get the new one. But yeah, so is that all of them?
Yeah, that those are our top five do's and our top five try not to's.
Okay, nice. I like it. Cool. So, guys, that is kind of all we have time for this week's episode,
Yeah.
purely because I've got to go out. But we still fit you guys in somewhere along the line. But as ever, thank you guys for watching, and I'll pass over to Poetic for the sign
Yes.
off.
Gamers and listeners, thank you and watchers, thank you so much for spending the best part of an hour and a bit with us. Um, as always, hope you've enjoyed listening to Dan and I ramble on about all things gaming, content, and life. And yeah, we'll see you on the next episode. Happy
Happy
gaming.
gaming.